Okay, another section. We're going up the New Boston Trail to the Long Trail and then taking it south to Route 4. It's about 12.5 miles of long trail, and this is 1.2 miles, something like that. Okay, made it to the Long Trail. Past a shelter back that way. And 7.2 miles to Route 73, that's tomorrow. And then we're going this way to Route 4, which US Route 4, 12.7 miles. So we just came to this sign, telephone gap. Somebody spent a decent amount of effort to put this in here. I just looked up on the map and it doesn't even mention it. And there's not much around here. And it's not even, as far as a gap is concerned, it's very little gap. I guess it's a somewhat of a depression, but not much. Anyway. We could see that body of water down there. I guess it's the Chittenden Reservoir for a while through the trees, but not a very good shot. And unfortunately, we're only just getting a small piece of the end of it here, but we're getting some. This is our view for, might be for today. So we're at the main junction. This is where the Appalachian Trail and the Long Trail split if you're going north, or they come together if you're going south. So if you go that way, which is where we just came from, you're on the Long Trail headed to Canada. And you go this way, you're on the Appalachian Trail and you're headed to Maine. And if you go this way, which is where we're headed, you're on the combination. We're headed to Route 4. There's another mile from here. So today is Route 73 back to New Boston Road. New Boston Trail. I was just corrected. All we need to do is actually find where we're going here. It says trail south that way. That's probably a good sign. I think it's like a little over 7 miles of LT and then another mile or so on the New Boston Trail. Alrighty, back to the car. Just about. A couple of things on this road. If you have a low clearance vehicle, you should probably not come out here. It's not too bad right here, but it gets pretty rutty and rocky in some spots. The other thing is, if you're coming from the north, like we're parked on Route 73, so we're coming from the north. Google Maps seems to think that there's a road that doesn't exist, LT10, that it tries to take you down. That won't work. So Coming from the south, you're fine. Coming from the north, you pretty much have to just ignore that and continue further south before you cut in.